G'day and welcome back to Hearts of Iron in the Luxembourg campaign. I've just taken a look at the rockets and we are starting to make the improved guided missiles, level 2. They are in centre, so I doubt they'll be able to actually reach over there. The range difference isn't big enough with them. They still only have an operational range of 612 compared to these guys. Can't click on to find out. I think it was 300, 400, something like that. Where are you? Ile-de-France. We can find out here. What am I looking for? Range, 500. Yeah, it's a very little difference there. As soon as they start making the next ones, that'll be a huge difference. Alright, waiting a month for jet engines to finish. Global planes in reserve are... Now we have one of the fighters, apparently. Can't do it here. We want to go to the Alpine region. That's not ours. To here. Alright, rocket interceptors. First one is built. Hard to change the order of the thing because so many of the things are bombed. The factories are bombed that they weren't actually making the rocket interceptors. That's why we weren't seeing them. Alright, over here in Bern, if we put in our rocket interceptor, it can deploy. It doesn't need men. Rocket interceptor 1. Show us your info. Huge maximum speed, tiny operational range. So I assume that means you can't actually reach anywhere. You say 1, but then you say 2 there. Doesn't seem to know where he is. Alright, this guy can reach northern France. That's surprising. Alpine region's an obvious one. Let's tell him to do interceptions. I don't know how he does this with no manpower, but sure. Good old pilotless plane. Tell him to do this only if you're over 25% strength. Well, you've got one guy in there, so I guess you are. If we set it to 4. Set it to 8. How fast are we building them? 2 per week. Okay. There are allies down here. That wouldn't... Well, this bit would be the Alpine region. Needs somewhere he has air supremacy to test them out. So if we rebase them up here, definitely send them down there. They'll be shot down immediately. Let's give it a go. Alright guys. Change plans. You are rebasing. You are going there. To Flandern. From Flandern. You'll come out here. You'll do interception. 4 versus 2000 something. Alright. You'll try and do his interception stuff. We'll keep an eye on this. We'll leave it how it is for now. Or let's just do this in daytime. Yeah. Only do it if you're over 25%. And we'll set this to... Let's just set it to 100. And we'll try and remember to come back and take a look. So once we get 25, they should start a mission. Alright. Well, they're top priority, so the efficiency here will hopefully go up pretty quickly. 0.1 per day. Slightly over. Still knocking out the convoys. None are used for anything at all. And we still have a nuke. That's the thing. There's supremacy there. We need to get air supremacy over southern England to be able to drop our nuke on London. And we also need manpower. Hey buddy, thank you. We also need manpower for the plane that we will use to drop the bombs. So, Italy, where'd you leave them? Alright, infantry type 8 are all next to each other in Africa. see why he gave them to us. He can't push forward. He probably doesn't have the manpower to keep trying to do anything with them. See the New Zealanders down there. Let's go and just screw up Italy's lines. Pull these guys in. It's our best chance of attacking him. I guess the Soviets can't attack this now, so they should overrun as well. And these guys should be in a group. What was this guy? Oh, look at that. Somebody's coming down to help. We'll stand there, keep the supply lines open. But these guys have no one left. Well, he's not important. This guy increases combat width. We don't care. But these guys are going to be doing the battles, so we'll reassign him anyway. Although these guys, no, they were as well. I guess he can stay there. And we'll take, what's his face? Lambert. Lambert de Ruille. Congratulations, buddy. Yeah, not taking... I assume they're just going to push through. The fact they're standing there means they probably have decent supply, even though it's desert. Must be faster if you went there. 4 days until they... Alright, forget about that. We'll come back later. What do we got now? 12.7. So our participation's continuing to fall because we don't have the manpower to participate. Yeah, jet engines. Okay. I guess we'll go do a little more decryption. See what we can find out about people. It's going to be an invasion of... Who's holding this? Japan are coming in. Must be Turkey. Turkey, yeah, I was looking for the Turkey controls this region. Looks their colour. Alright, let's go check out the Soviet front. Still moving forward. The Allies have moved in because the Germans couldn't figure out how to march. 88 divisions up there and they're all just sitting around. Creates the line but then doesn't use it. Battle plans with nothing assigned. Because they were supposed to go down there later, okay. Well, that is you lot. Let's just delete that order. Delete all of that. Something funky going on there. Japan is not looking too healthy here. He does hold the port, so he's going to have supply. As long as he holds on there. And the northern front hasn't really changed too much. He's retaken those parts of Mongolia. That mountain fighting, yeah, Japan's having real issues. I don't think he's got enough men. It's going to be a war of attrition, this one, and America's going to win it. Because they wait so long till they join into fights. Sounds like, yeah, supply issues are back. Alright, I think it's time to sort out this supply problem. Naval strike tactics. Interception, mission efficiency. Air superiority is what we want. But probably not. Can we cancel this? Dogfighting experience we can, so let's go back. Check on the... Oh, let's do it this way. Go to the airbase, check what his mission actually is that he does. You, buddy, in northern France, you do interception missions, so we did pick the wrong one. Alright, dogfighting, no. But we can't cancel it now. Damn. We needed that one. Oh, little mistakes during a world war don't matter, do they? Allies must be getting kind of desperate because they're not doing naval invasions of Spain or Normandy anymore, or Calais, or Brest. They were enjoying doing it for a while. Alright, the Crimea. Looking like it's going to go Germany's way. But it's going to take a while to go their way. Manpower's nearly out. Oh, look at this dude. Charismatic. Offensive. Logistics. Fast planner. Defensive. Ouch. Yeah, don't keep piling men in. That's not going to make the difference you need. Unless you're piling them on here, where you do need them. Yep, now they're walking back again. There's a few AI problems in this game still. The optimization's worse. Look at the speed. Jagged, jagged, jagged. Alright, fighter 3. Just in time for becoming a jet fighter. Congratulations. This doesn't tell us how much. Service manpower there, 40 for a plane. I think there's anywhere we can find out. No, the rockets need none. We already found that out. I was trying to remember what it was I was trying to look for before. Finland is looking large and in charge in this corner of the world. Germany just doesn't know how to push a line forward. So I'm thinking of playing as democratic country next, although being democratic in the early game is boring as hell. Got a few ideas for it though. I want to join the Allies for the war. Or, if you go as a strong ally, you could not join them and just do it yourself. It could be interesting. Don't know. Look how far back Moscow is now, so they've been pushing this further. They don't have far to go. Would love to see how close the Soviets are to capitulating. I'm pretty sure there's no way to see it. Can't see it in here. All you can see is how in favour it's going, which doesn't usually tell you much. Except that our war is going worse. Yeah, Soviets losing them both. This is the one that we care about. Soviet-Japanese War. This is 100% in favour of defenders. That would be nice. It's the war we've done nothing in at all, so we won't be able to get any land from it or anything. But Germany and Japan could, and then they could turn around and smash the Allies, and we'll get something from that war. British Raj, yeah. Japan's not doing well down there. I want to see this fall though. Give us a border with the Japanese. Yeah, Afghanistan standing on the border. How about somebody goes and kills Afghanistan? So the British Raj are pushing up through... What are you? Comintern? Yep. That's fine by us. The sooner that the Soviets fold, the sooner the Axis can focus on the Allies, who are the only ones that we are worried about. Oh, we have our rocket sites finished. We haven't been looking at what's been getting built here. Alright, if we want more rocket sites, we do them way over there, or even better, put them in there, and yeah, that's fine. So we'll go all but one there. We'll go and build some nuclear reactors around the place. Then come down here and fix that up. Flandern. Alright, as much as I want to get the repairs done it's not going to happen anyway, so that's fine. Right, the people expect 15% of our factories. Well, that's as low as it's going to get. We're not going to do the closed economy because we want the extra factory output and construction speed. Closed economy, it just knocks it out. Although we're probably losing more than that. You know what, screw it. Replace it with closed economy. Yes. So we're probably losing more than that by not having the materials that we need for the production we're trying to do. 3 modern tanks per day. Seems a bit overdone. Swap these around for a bit. Where are we? Modern tanks. We need 2.5 times more of these than these, so we're 100 behind. Okay. Rocket interceptor has a bit of a text issue there. Powered by a chemical rocket engine. Weekly production 3.5. Oh, there is a line on there. Very low down. I assume that means what? How many we thought we were going to have when I set it to 100. Now it's coming up. Okay, what about guided missiles? No. Convoys? No. We were using tanks for a while. We find out any information about them. It's holding steady as for months, so as the years go by, we've always had that many tanks. I would doubt that. Okay, whatever. So I have 42 rockets there, 52 rockets here. Still only those ones. They must have been destroyed again. Alright, rocket bases. There. It's the only one, isn't it? Because it's there in the same area. Okay. Anti-air's going down all over the place too. And the UK is justifying against us. You were already at war. Why are you justifying them? We're up to 40% democratic. The communists have 0 daily change, so we're going to be able to get enough from them, hopefully. Fascists, 0.03. Us, 0.03. If both push in, we'll still be slightly ahead. Extra 14%. Push up to 54, and we can become democratic again. The democratic partner of the Axis. We're the communist partner of the Axis at the moment, so it's not all that weird. Alright, still trying to push across. Who's the idiot leading the charge this time? The Swedes. Erik af Edholm. He is an idiot. And Germany is finally starting to push forward. It's got to get through a lot of divisions. It doesn't look right. Strength's high, your organisation's high. Theirs is terrible. That's weird. Must have had really bad supply in there, which does make sense. That many guys up here, you're going to run into those problems. How many? Yeah, like a couple. So Germany's going to run into organisation issues up there as well in a sec. Imagine the Russians have a lot fewer troops, so their organisation's high, but falling fast. Alright, next Strat Bomber. Let's go for Strat Bomber 3. We're almost 2 years behind on it. And let's actually check this research. The Strat Bombers, 1950. We'll wait until we finish this one. We'll start producing them. And same deal here, as soon as we get the first jet fighter. Because this takes 3 years to research. Although they'll be done, yeah, we'll research them anyway. We'll start building these. We'll have 3 years to build them before the next thing's ready. Okay. So 110 days we can start building jet fighters to replace nothing. We're going to keep the rocket interceptors. We'll just add it to the list and try and get some tanks onto it. Some of these factories. Let's knock these down now. Get something done. Alright, 4 rocket interceptors per week. And 3 military factories, and that's a lie. They're all disabled, damaged. I was going to look for the plane situation. Lots of rockets. This guy looks fancy. In Switzerland they're building the right ones. Oh yeah. And it does count towards that, so you can only build 200 in each. That's looking good. Let's make sure they're all set up properly. Flanders can hold a lot more. All the rest can only hold 200. Okay. Well, they're going to be going good eventually. I assume there's still nobody up here. No enemies. We have anti-air, they don't. We could go ahead and attack Rome, I guess. Alright, there and there. And coming up there. These guys are finally starting to get the manpower they need. Quite a lot of it too. Manpower 25.99, so we're halfway, not halfway to training them, but we're halfway to funding the guys that we need. Might be ready by 48. Hey Japan, no, stop asking. Alright, I'm going to take a short break here. When we come back, we will see what we can do with the air superiority that we're slowly building up. Even though we can't bomb anybody with our nuke, because we need manpower for the plane. Alright, see you again soon.